What's going on, world? It's your man Pat Caesar LLC, Towing and Roadside Services. This is some tow truck news you can use. Now, this is applicable to all small businesses, all service-based businesses. This individual company in Mobile, Alabama, he just got found guilty. Well, he wasn't really guilty of insurance fraud. They tried to hit him with it, but luckily he beat those charges. Now, remember, I had reported on this not too long ago, so we're going to double back and tell y'all what ended up happening. So this is the thing, Mr. Gary Smith actually got this company from his dad. Gary Smith is the owner of SOS Towing in Mobile. And this is the crazy part. Now, this actually happened way before 2019. This has been going on since then. You're talking about 5 years. There was 5 tow companies that were accused of insurance fraud or overcharging insurance companies. Now, he argued back and forth for years that he actually had every tow ticket justified. But he also argued that, look, this stuff like this happened before I was even the owner of the company officially. But a judge found him guilty, or not guilty of the insurance fraud, but they dropped, the district attorney, the DA, dropped the charges of it as of this year, 2023. And he was ordered, or this company was ordered, to actually pay restitutions to 5 different insurance companies. Now, for some reason, the other tow companies, the other 5 tow companies that were in this were all acquitted and nothing ever happened or was, said from that. But this particular company was told they had to pay restitution to these companies of nearly $5,000. So it's roughly $1,000 a piece per company or something of that nature. The real numbers of who gets what has yet to actually come out. But this is why protecting yourself, even at this point, because he actually did protect himself, or the company did protect themselves, they have justification for the tow tickets, even though he didn't get charged with insurance fraud. Thank God, because that's like a whole nother ordeal. They do have to pay back some of the money that they were accused of overcharging.
Mobile tow truck company owner avoids prosecution on insurance fraud charges, but a judge ordered Gary Smith Jr. of SOS Towing today to pay nearly $4,500 back to 5 insurance companies because he overbilled them.
So there's a lot of questions to even ask with just this part. Like, all right, what is overbilling? Now, I got to do more research into this because I'm not too sure how they came to the conclusion that he was overbilling when he has allegedly tow tickets available to show that this is what he's charging for X, Y, and Z. Now, I haven't heard this in many other parts of the country, but I have heard this in different parts where insurance companies are saying that this is, and this is kind of the fight against the toll providers and the motor club.
The Mobile County District Attorney's Office agreed in February not to prosecute Smith on insurance fraud charges related to the overbilling allegations.
All right, so granted, he essentially is, he beat the charge of the insurance fraud. That's great and all. The problem is it's already kind of tarnished your name. Now, if you go to Google right now, you will see he's actually got kicked off of Google. They said that his business is permanently closed down, but reports show that the business is actually still moving. Now, the problem is with this, while it's great that he actually beat the insurance fraud charges, it leaves him in a rock and a hard space, because now you're going to be either on rotation or municipality, like police rotation, for instance, or FHP here in Florida, or you're going to be going through the motor clubs, because Google has shut you down unless he's on Yelp, which I have to double check to make sure if he is or is not. But now all the reviews you had, the testimonies you had and stuff like that is all thrown out of the window. So I mean, it's tough. It's tough, and I don't know how he's necessarily going to recover unless he already has those municipality contracts in order, which I believe he got kicked off of those too because of this whole thing. So we'll see how this whole thing's unfold, but I wanted to put that part out there too.
However, prosecutors did say they would seek restitution today. It happened. Smith blasting the ruling in a Facebook post, calling it, quote, biased and irresponsible.
Now, this isn't necessarily just an opinion. This is just something to put out there, because what does restitution sound like to you? I mean, now this is all over. If you go on any forum, anything about credit card processing, and this is small business, but specifically for tow truck people, owner operators in particular. But the word that comes to mind starts with a C. Chargeback. This sounds like chargebacks. And this is even worse than chargeback, because they had to take it to an attorney. It had to go through a jury and a trial, which is far more expensive. Somebody's got to pay for it. Usually it's you and I, the taxpayers and such. But this is a major chargeback. So I don't know. He didn't go. The company doesn't seem to be shut down. I have to go and look further into the municipality to make sure that they're not. But what do y'all think about this, man? Is this a win for him because he didn't go to prison? Is it a lose because, you know, well, he got to pay money back? I mean, y'all let me know in the comments down below. And make sure y'all, I mean, at the end of the day, keep all the documentation that you possibly can. Because whether or not you win or lose, at least you can prove your innocence until proven guilty. Even if you are innocent. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. And I'm very curious. So like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in with the homie. We're gonna put more content like this out. So if y'all like this, man, let me know in the comments down below. And I think that's it, yo. So until next time, mi gente, pi pro mundo beneficio siempre.